Hi, this is Stomachache, bringing you another evening of intellectual flatulence. Say, tonight's movie is a real old classic, Rebecca of Donnybrook Speedways. It's a 1938 film, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Say, do you know how South Sea Islanders, do you know what South Sea Islanders wash their clothes in? Tide. There's no one in the studio laughing. Well, I've got some correspondence here tonight. Let's see if quality of my correspondence is up to its usual high level. Dear Stomachache, if they don't take you off the air, someone is going to do something nasty to you. You think I'd be here if somebody hadn't already done something nasty to me? See, you can't help it. You're so dumb. You have a chart on your bedroom wall to show you how to tie your shoes in the morning. So do us all a favor that love to watch late-night movies and retire and become a sheep herder. They're about your intelligence level. Signed, RV Program of Columbia Heights. Well, maybe they get better. Dear P-Brain, okay, we've got a hot one here. If you have that much gray matter between your ears, your show, well, it is the worst, absolute worst thing. It is absolute worst thing to ever be on TV. You're so stupid and ugly, you make the Three Stooges look like Albert Einstein, Bo Derek, and Carl Sagan. I hate your ugly so much I took a shotgun and blasted my TV the other night. Your voice is so grating, I would rather listen to a cat being skinned alive with a butter knife. I kind of like to drop them in the blender myself. I can't believe they even let you on TV. The only way you must be able to keep you job is that you have 8x10 color photographs of the management in a compromising position. They say you're so ugly because of all those ugly spots all over you from people poking you with 10-foot poles. I've seen better looking, more intelligent heads on a boil. You know, this guy's verbiage. I don't know. When he reads the credits at the end of the movie, his lips probably give out. Dear Stomachache, I'm a great fan of movies. I have never written a letter to anyone before because I am a shy person. But because I am a movie fan, I felt I must drop you a line about your commentary before, during, and after the movies you show. Your commentary, frankly, ticks me off. Not only do you have an obnoxious personality, but you have to be the most stupid, ill-informed person I have ever heard. You know, some of these letters, they really make my evening. Ever heard. Not only do you not know the first thing about movies, but you have to make matters worse by going on and on and on and on. The only thing your appearance in the program is good for is to get up and go to the bathroom. Someone's thinking about me. I hope they take you out and electrocute you. Sincerely, Melvin Schwartz, Jr. Melvin Schwartz. One more. One more. Oh, there we go. Dear Stomachache, I truly enjoy your show. I don't understand why all those nerd brains write you those awful insulting letters. Your program is a shining star among all that degenerate smut on TV. Keep up the excellent show. Bless you, Stomachache. Love, Mom. Well, tell you what, why don't we go have a look at what our sponsor has to say tonight, and then we'll come back and tell you a little bit about the movie.
Hello, friends. I'm Jerry Wishingwell from Plywood, Iowa. Does your basement look like this? Is your basement a place where junk piles up? Would you like to turn your basement into a usable living space? Maybe you would like to turn your basement into a family rec room. Well, Plywood, Iowa can help you. Right now, all paneling and carpeting is cut in price, not 10%, not 20%, not even 25%, but 40% off our regularly low prices. And if you purchase at this special offer $500 more or more of paneling, we will give you, free of charge, this brown piece of carpeting and help you finish your family basement. That's right, 2 green zucchini. The bar, which you also put in your basement, the carpet, and the zucchini, a regular $69.95 value, will be free to you if you take advantage of our offer right now. So, if your basement looks like this, but you would like it to look like this, stop in at Plywood, Iowa, home of the Senator discount prices every day. And God bless.
Oh, are we back? Okay. So somebody just handed me, someone from my vast team of writers just handed me some riddles here. Why did the city rat gnaw a hole in the floor? He wanted to see the floor show. You know, that's one thing about television. You know, there's people here in, here in the studio, and they laugh real quiet. It must be their train. Well, what is the difference between a falling star and a heavy mist? One is mist from heaven, and the other is mist from earth. Well, you don't want to hear any more of those, I guess. This evening's movie is Rebecca of Donnybrook Speedways. It's a 1938 film that stars Shirley Synagogue, Mickey Rooney, Randolph Reindeer, Gloria Stew, Fat Winterville, and Jack Harley. Rebecca of Donnybrook is considered a classic in the true sense of the word. The title has nothing to do with the famous story. This is the story of Rebecca becoming a race car driver and winning the Fridley Queen's Cup 500, while Mickey Rooney plays the broken-down ex-driver who helps Rebecca overcoming her loving but protective invalid gay father, while Rebecca falls in love with the silly putty millionaire. It's going to be a real plum of a movie, isn't it? Silly Putty Millionaire, played by Randolph Reindeer. Jack Harley plays the evil arch-rival driver, A.J. Fool. So, why don't we watch the first few minutes of the film, and I'll come back and caress you with a few more of those riddles. Hi, welcome to tonight's movie, Rebecca of Donnybrook Speedway. This is Rebecca's alcoholic father, and this is Rebecca. In the first scene, Rebecca finds out a little about her future.
The doctor told you you're not supposed to drink or smoke. Here's your breakfast.
Daughter, I was thinking about your request, and I've decided that you can spend the summer with your Uncle Mickey in Fridley learning to be a garage mechanic.
No fair. I hate Fridley. I don't want to go.
No choice.
What roof is always wet? The roof of your mouth. And if it's like mine, probably has slime and bats too. Well, we've seen how the plot has begun to develop here, and Rebecca is going to be sent to Donnybrook Speedway. She doesn't want to go. Oh no. She thinks it's small time. Well, tell you what. Let's have another word from our sponsors, Plywood, Iowa. And we'll go back to the film.
Hi, I'm Marcia Mello from Plywood, Iowa. Does your basement look like this? Is your basement a place where junk just seems to accumulate? Would you like your basement to be built into usable living space? Maybe you would like to turn your basement into a family rec room or something. Plywood, Iowa can help you. Right now, all paneling and carpet is cut in price. Not 10, not 20, not 25%, but 40% of our regular low price. And if you purchase $500 or more, we will throw in this brown piece of carpeting, which we found laying around, which will help you finish off your basement. And also, we will throw in not one, but two green zucchini. So, remember, if you act now, you can get 10, 20, 30, 40% off our regular low price, and we'll throw in this piece of carpeting we found around the place and 2 zucchini which we grew out behind the shed. Now act now, don't be late, because this offer can end without notice. Plywood, Iowa.
Think happy today. Don't think about yesterday. Forget about next year until you
What
run
are you
now.
doing?
Oh, I'm tearing up a styrofoam cup and making it into a car engine. Better off next year than you are now.
Hey, Mick.
Twin City
How's it
Federal.
going?
Oh, I'm just fine.
How's my car? Did you get it fixed there, Mick?
It's all done.
Good, Mick. Who's the young lady?
Oh, this is my niece, Rebecca. Rebecca, this is Rudolph Reindeer, the silly putty millionaire.
Here, Mick, has some
Thanks.
silly putty. How old are you?
17, but I'll be 18 in 2 days.
Better off next year than you are now.
When does a man become 2 men? When he's beside himself. Or when he's Alexander Haig, I guess, whichever. What coin doubles in value when you take away half? A half a dollar. What coin doubles in value when you take away half? A half a dollar. You know, I've read that one about 4 times now, and I still don't get it. If anybody out there gets it, why don't you call in? When did the pine tree pine? When it saw the weeping willow. Or maybe those cones were clones. Tell you what, why don't we have another message from our sponsor, Plywood, Iowa, and then go polish up this film. Howdy, I'm Dr. Rich Hustle from Plywood, Iowa. Does your basement look like this? Is your basement just a place where junk just seems to grow? Would you like to turn your basement into usable living space? Maybe you would like to turn your basement into a family rec room. Well, Plywood, Iowa can help you. Right now, all the paneling and all the carpeting is cut in price, not 10%, not 20%, not even 25%, but a full 40% below our regular low price. And if you purchase $500 or more in paneling and carpeting, we will throw in this deluxe brown carpet to help you finish your basement just like you want. And that's not all we'll throw in. 2 zucchini, usually $69.95 value, but yours free if you act now. Hey, they're great mounted. So if your basement looks like this, but you'd like it to look like that, stop in at Plywood, Iowa, home of the Senators' discount prices every day.
Think happy today. Ooh, corkscrew. Dum-de-dum. Think happy today.
Uncle Mike, you gotta help me. Rebecca beat me in a race. She's never gonna beat Jack Harley. She's never gonna beat Jack.
Look
I
at
want
Jack.
you to make me a new
Look
carburetor.
at Jack.
Yeah, wonderful. Make me a
Look
new
at- show
carburetor.
you a new
She'll
corkscrew.
never beat me again.
Look at you twist
Jack
it and
Harley
make it
will
a
never
corkscrew.
be beat.
Look at you can even make it into a nail. Just flatten it out a little bit.
Carburetor.
Make a little
Carburetor. 4-barrel.
spike
Got
to
it?
the railroad days. The railroad days, the big spike, make it long for.
Did Adam and Eve ever have a date? No, they had an apple. You know, that's almost. That's really low. That's a fruity pun. Where do little ears of corn come from? The stalk brings them. Oh, that's why they call me stomachache. One more movie segment, one more message from Plywood, Iowa, and we'll let you folks go to bed if you're not there already.
Hi, my name is Mickey Balansky. I used to be a relief pitcher for the Milwaukee Braves. Now I'm a sales representative for Plywood, Iowa, and I can help you with your problems in your basement. Does your basement look like this? Is your basement a place where junk just grows and grows? Would you like to turn that basement into usable space? Would you like to turn that basement into a family rec room? Well, Plywood, Iowa can help you. Our everyday low prices have been slashed. Not 10%, not even 20% or 25%, but a full 40% below our regular low price. And if you act now, we will also throw in a roll of brown carpeting and 2 fine zucchini. These items are usually worth $69.95, but they're yours free if you buy $500 or more of paneling, plywood, or carpeting. So, if your basement looks like this and you want it to look like this, then visit me, Mickey, at Plywood, Iowa, where our everyday low prices are low, and the Senator's discount price is in effect every day at Plywood, Iowa. Now, back to the movie.
Look at,
Anybody home? Anybody home?
look at, you can make brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
Look at,
Mickey, Mickey.
look
Mickey,
at my
how
carburetor.
How did
building.
Rebecca do this summer? Did she learn how to change a U-joint?
Look at, you can put it up your nose
Did she
and make a
learn
nose
how
ring.
to change a flat tire?
Or you can make it into a noose. Look
Did
at,
she
show
learn
you.
how to change a windshield?
Look
Hi,
at,
Dad.
I know what to do.
Where is Rebecca?
Right here.
Where is Rebecca? Who are you?
Dad.
Oh,
Hey, hi, Dad.
Rebecca, where have you been?
Well, we just got back from Plywood, Iowa. We got married.
Look at, it's Randolph Reindeer, the silly putty millionaire.
Married?
Yeah.
Oh, night night. Do think happy today.
I know things are really slowing down around here when I have to share the screen with this plant. Do you know what they call a gay milkman? Neither do I. What do they call a gay milkman?
A Dairy Queen.
A Dairy Queen. There we go. Well, that was Rebecca of Donnybrook Speedway. And I hope you all enjoyed the film, although I assume that any of my viewers that are up this time of the night probably are unemployed. Tomorrow night's movie will be... What is tomorrow night's movie?
How to grow a vegetable garden on a budget.
The Mole People. The Mole People is tomorrow night's movie. It's about little people in the middle of the earth that have sinister thoughts. And it stars Douglas MacLeod, Roddy Roddy McDougall, and Tony Karpus. So, if you live through tonight, you can probably survive tomorrow night. So this is Stomach Ache, signing off. Bye.
Hey, Ray Q's Hotchkiss for the closing theme. Roll the credits.
I didn't bring my guitar.
Roll the credits. Let's make Q mark.
I didn't bring my guitar.
Hotchkiss, where's your guitar?
Well, I left my guitar at home. I didn't know I'd need my guitar tonight.
Okay, hum it.
Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. Bum ba da ba ba. How's that?
We're not through the credits.
Ba da 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 da. I know some other ones.
You're really gonna use this?
I am calling you. I will answer to you. You know that I'll be true. Which one do you like better?
Next week, bring your guitar.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday.
We're saving Jefferson County the dumping of about 60,000 diapers a year by using cloth diapers.
real. Conway Twitty would love these songs if you could just hear them in English, because boy, that's a real. That one there, you call it No, 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 1,000 times no. No, anyway, these are, a lot of these are kind of, they're really emotional kinds of songs, really emotional. The flute is good because it transcends all these limitations that people, these little walls that people find themselves in all walks of life, including music. You know, music always seems like it's an object of contention. You know, we don't want to listen to these young kids' music, or these old people, they have their own music and so on and so forth. But the flute seems to go right over the top of it. So it's really good for, you know, I like to use it especially with non-Indians, because it kind of opens a little crack or a little doorway for them to kind of just briefly expose themselves to this beautiful, vast universe of Indian music. And of course, music, if you really want to study a people, you will examine their music. That's the clearest indicator of what these people's values are, what goes on inside of them. And it's, of course, in every culture, music is always the musician, especially in the Indian culture, that's the singer who has occupies the most exalted spot in any community. You look at any traditional Indian community, I'm pretty sure you find that singer who knows all the songs, thunder songs, bear songs, whatever, and that person is going to be honored, respected, if they in turn can honor their own tradition. That's why, like when I was in Denver last weekend, there was all the top Indian artists of real famous people, world famous people. Here I saw this one guy, he's one painting, he just puts his brush down on the paper, a few minutes, and that's a couple $1,000 right there. All over the world, people collect his stuff, you know. He's a traditionalist. So he was saying, you know, he was saying, pitiful me, he says, I have to use this, express myself like this. He says, I've always wanted to be a singer. That is what I really want to be. And here I've never been able, I just didn't have that gift. So I have to be content to sing through my paintbrush, or sing with my paintbrush, is what he was saying. So anyway, that's the way I am too. I kind of wish I could sing, but instead I like to use these instruments here. Beautiful instruments. It's just, you've got the 5 notes here. You've got the 4 directions, the creator above. Some of the flutes, they have 6 notes, representing like the 6 directions that Mr. Rice addressed. These other flutes, they have 6. So they, you know, actually there's 7, because with 6 notes you can get 7. 6 holes, you get 7 notes. If you notice, he faced each of the 6 directions. 4 cardinal, and these 2 here. And then if you notice, in his prayer, he turned inward, this holy, sacred place, the 7th holy direction inside of ourselves. And also, there's also many different races of mankind, and they're all, each one of them is incomplete without the other. That's why when you have these notes, you can put them together. And that's a good teaching. And I like the flute itself because it's hollow. It's hollow. It's like in some of the prayers we say, you know, make me a hollow reed through which the pit of self has been blown, so that this love of the Creator can flow out. So with that in mind, I'm going to try and play one more flute song at this time, one more flute song, and then I'm going to try and put these instruments down for a little bit of time here. What I think I would like to do here is I'd like to meditate, ask you to meditate on something. This is the 125th anniversary, I guess, of the battle that was fought here in Minnesota. As most of you know, a lot of the place names around this area, they're in the Dakota language. You know, just driving around, I see, oh, I don't even know how you say that, like Waziata, or Chahasan, or Shakpe, or Winuna, or Chaske, Owotala, Makato, Chokato, all these places, or Balethanka. I don't know how you say them around here. That's the way I think of it, you know. But anyway, the imprint of the Dakota people is really firmly established here. They call, I don't know where it is, but over where I live, the people, they call this Imanesia Ska. Imanesia Ska. I guess it refers to white stone somewhere here. I don't know. But anyway, the ancestors, you can always feel them. Seems like they're just a vibration going on above. And I always think of these countless lives, thousands of people that fought and died here, and when they got on beyond up to the next world, they probably looked back and they thought to themselves, why did we do that? Why did we do that? And I bet they're really smiling right now when they see all different peoples, all different nationalities can put these differences aside and sit together, sit together and think about these things. I bet they're really happy up there myself, So I was thinking, since this is that period of time when we're thinking about this reconciliation, they call this, in Minnesota, this is the year of reconciliation now. It's not going to be just one summer. We're not going to say, we're going to do reconciliation now and then forget about it. It's something that just goes on and on, this reconciliation. And it's really good to focus in on that. And for my small part, I want to just use a song here, real nice song. This is a song about the ancestors. It says, we are here, or it says, my relatives, take courage, be brave, be strong, go forward, because we ourselves, meaning the ancestors, we are now wearing the earth for a blanket, we're wearing the earth for a blanket. And it says, they said that, then they went on over that way, or to the next more beautiful world. I'm going to try and play that song here, and then after I get done playing, I'm going to try and sing it. So those of you that feel so motivated, when I get to the point of singing it, then maybe stand up and we can think about them, because they're right here with us now. Thank you for your real reverent attention. Perform this dance. The Dakota people, one of the words that the Dakota people, I guess they use it, there's many different words, to describe the beautiful holiness of this creation. And one of the words they use to describe the creator, the creator, as they say, Dakushkashka. Dakushkashka, I guess that really means that which animates all of creation, the power of motion, movement. And they realize that all of creation is vibrant, is alive. There's nothing dead. And so this is a view which just permeates, I think, Indian worldview, is that everything was invested with this holiness, this power of the Creator. That there is nothing dead in this creation. Everything is alive. Everything is, like I say, there's even words in the Dakota language to specifically describe this thing. They call it tom, that which is in every created object, everything. So they also observe, that in this creation, there are certain natural laws and principles which are very clear and evident, and they expressed, the Dakota people, they express themselves as a reflection of their observations, what they see in this creation. And so that kind of leads me to this dance I wanted to try and present for you. I've got some hoops over here. I've got 28 hoops, and we're going to try and use those hoops to demonstrate several things. The hoops are beautiful because you can really do. It's really a platform or a kind of a catalyst for lots of wonderful topics, lots of wonderful things. But basically, the hoop is worldwide is acknowledged as the most. I guess Carl Jung, the psychologist, would say the hoop is the most pervasive world archetype. In other words, fancy words, in other words, everybody on earth, no matter where you're from, who you are, what race, nationality, or whatever, that hoop invokes or it inspires the same imagery, the same concepts to all peoples. To all peoples, it represents wholeness, represents unity, represents infinity, represents perfection, represents balance, harmony, peace, represents all those wonderful things. And but if you go out on the prairies, you see that all throughout the prairies they have these rings, and the people would encamp in rings, but they would always leave an opening towards the east, because that is the point they have to admit the light, the new day, into the heart of that circle, which will give it life. And they say there will come a day, when the Creator Himself will put that mark, fulfill that mark, and place it out on this earth, the hoop of life. But anyway, this hoop dance, for me, it's really beautiful because we can go ahead and we can make all these different designs that reflect all the different kingdoms, all the different aspects of creation. You see, I've got these 4 different colors. One of the things, if those non-Indian people, if you go through the exhibits here, go in the art gallery and different places, you see the native people, by and large, they use this hoop of life to represent socially, economically, politically, and of course spiritually. And then there's also these 4 keeps coming up. They have like 4 directions. There's 4 winds. There's 4 ages that mankind has gone through. There's 4 sacred colors, 4 different kinds of medicines. There's 4 elements of life. There's even 4 races, I guess, on Earth. 4 different kinds of races. And so we're going to use those 4 colored different designs in the hoops as well. And with these hoops, we're going to try and bring out designs representing all these 4 kingdoms, starting with the earth, this earth, which represents unity and cohesion, Then the rooteds, Wahutka Oyate, which is all that has roots into the earth, represents life, life and growth. Then the Wamakashka, all that which moves over the top of the earth, which is the animal kingdom, represents movement, mobility, sensory perception, And then all of these wonderful things, all these beautiful qualities in all of creation, and it all comes into the human being. So we're going to make all these different designs, mountains and hills, and lakes and trees and flowers and birds and butterflies, clouds and stars, the sun, the moon, change of seasons, make all those things, everything. Then at the end, we're going to show that design representing the eagle. So that eagle represents the human spirit. That's also something you'll see in most of the artwork. You'll see some representation of the eagle in there, because the eagle, the way I understand, represents the human spirit. Because in this creation, in order to understand the next world, we have to find something in this physical world that will give us an indication of a spiritual mystery. So we want to figure out about a human being, we look at that eagle, you know, how he soars way up there, where it's clear, and pure, rarefied atmosphere. And he's got these two wings, you know. In a human being, we have these two wings. This is one here, male and female, so on. All these things that we can use to soar with. And of course, that eagle, just like the self, it's unattached, but the slightest thing can pull it down. And for us in our lives, you know, those are the things that we fight every day. It's hard to get over it. You know, these young people have to deal with it. You know, and it takes the form of like maybe jealousy or envy or hatred. All of these things are going to pull that eagle down, you know. But nonetheless, we're going to try and do this dance here. We're going to try and bring out those different designs for you. And I don't know what these chairs are doing right up here. I don't fully understand it. I don't know if anybody wants to sit over here, or maybe these are for our unknown guests or something here. But nonetheless, if anybody wants to, that'd be real fine. We were right out front here, and some of the some people were coming by, and I guess they were tourists or something from out in the suburbs, probably Arden Hills or someplace, and they says, real Indians must be here. They were saying, this is the Indian center. So the poor little Indian kid, they came up to her, and this little Indian kid, he says, are you a real Indian? Really, really, real? You know, like that. This Indian person says, sure, I'm a real Indian. These people out in the suburbs, they said, look this Indian person up and down, over and sideways. He says, so, well, I guess you do have high cheekbones. So this Indian person went like this, went, thank you. Anyway. So, by the way, I noticed a lot of different tribes. You see a lot of different tribes here tonight. You know, you notice in some of these tribes, like maybe Winnebagos, you know, the women, they walk about three paces over to the right of their men. Maybe Ojibwe, they walk a little ways over to the left. Maybe Potawatomis, they might walk in front, or, you know, different tribes, all different way. Sioux tribe, though, the women, they just walk all over their men. A lot of different tribes, too, you know, like, they get together and pray, really nice, but sometimes, you know, these older people, they don't really speak very good English, so they kind of get so confusing. This old lady over at home there, she was, there's a lot of different tribes, they're all gathered. She was really, they asked her to pray, you know, for traveling, you know, all these people traveling. So she was really praying, and then finally she realized a lot of tribes. So she says, Great Spirit. And there's different, like there is Hidatsa, you know, from North Dakota, Newtown, Omaha's from Macy, you know. So she was really praying. She says, oh, Great Spirit, she says, I'm praying for travel, safe trip, safe journey. She says, I want you to bless all these Dodsons. Bless all of this. She meant Hiratsas, you know. Bless all those Dodsons. And then she was referring to the Omahas. She says, bless all the Yamahas too. She says, make them strong and powerful. She says, clear the road for them, no obstacles, smooth road for them. All those Datsuns and Yamahas and those Winnebagos too. Okay, anyway, we're going to try and do a hoop dance here this time. And if you see any of those designs, it's okay if you wanted to indicate it somehow. Okay, here we go. Over at the airport, they got those little bags, you know. Got a bag laid down there, says, shop till you drop. My motto is, hoop till you droop. Briefly, years ago, some of you remember, there's a lot of elders like Iroquois, Hopi, Lakota, different ones. They went around like about 15 years ago or so, 10, 20, and they spoke about prophecies. One of the things they indicated, and I remember this one elderly gentleman from Rosebud, he used to always, when he saw a group like this, he would say, "It's so good to see you all again," because we were all at the beginning of time under the tree of life. And the Creator entrusted each of us with one of the 4 elements of life. He would say, "So good to see our black relatives here. You were given the guardianship of the water, the chief of the elements, that which can move mountains, and yet it is humble. The most wonderful quality of the Creator is servitude, humility. So good to see our yellow relatives, Oriental people, as at the beginning of time, you were entrusted to watch over the element of the air, and you have perfected that. You have controlled the human breathing, have elevated the human mind to higher states of consciousness, and you have brought that with you, just like our black relative has brought his. And our white relatives, you who are given the fire which can warm the heart and burn the veils away and shed light to the eye and cheer the soul. And you have at the center of everything that you have created, there's a fire and a spark. But now that fire is out of control. It's raging out of control. And our red relative
Coat, tweedy vest, the tweedy scarf, the vest, the bow tie, the
Tweedy
silk
pants.
shirt,
It's the pants that are
tweedy
tweedy.
pants.
Tweedy pants.
and the very, very stuffy character.
Are you doing anything later? You hit Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, let's leave him here. He's not going anywhere. It's down there in the slime. Swine slime.
If Nicholas was in Moscow and Alexandria was in Egypt, possibly Alexei was in St. Petersburg.
Holmes?
So that's what he's up to.
Holmes,
Good
it's
evening,
been
Holmes.
2 weeks since we've gotten back from the colonies, and I haven't said a word about the bad odor. And Fredley, have you come to any conclusions there, Holmes?
Well, I do believe we do have an answer to the bad odor in Ridley. Now, Miss Hudson, help me reconstruct. What was the air like the first time you were in Ridley?
Oh, it was disgusting, grotesque, entirely lacking.
And what was it like the second time?
Oh, that was curious. It seemed just perfectly normal.
Aha! Hello! What does that mean then? Who were you with the second time?
The same people I was with the first time, except for you two.
Aha! Now here's what happened. Watson and I have been living here at 222B Bacon Drive in London. And tell me, did you notice a smell similar the second time in Fridley than the first time? The second time in Fridley, did you notice a smell different than the first time in Fridley?
Yes, I said. The first time it was disgusting, the second time it was normal.
And do you notice the same sort of smell here at home that you noticed the second time in Fridley?
Yes, 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 yes.
Well, there's the answer right there.
What's the answer?
Might be the answer, Mike. It was my pipe.
What?
What? It was my pipe. You went to Fridley the first time and missed my pipe. The second time you went to Fridley, we noticed no bad smell.
By Jove, I think you've got it, Holmes.
I think he's got it.
Of course I've got it.
Cut it there.
Where?
God, I hope that wraps it up.
The events that make your community special, only on local cable programming. TV that hits home.
Yo, man, don't even think about it, G.
Oh, fuck it, man.
Shit.
You see me fuck up 3 dudes outside.
You see me fuck up 3 dudes, too, and then we had to change clothes and shit all quick.
All right.
Shit.
Get on the camera.
You get
Let me
on the
start
fucking
this shit.
camera, shit.
I'm not getting on the camera.
Man,
I'm
get
introducing
your
the show.
ass behind the motherfucking camera. I'm
All
the
right.
pretty one. You get behind the fucking
You're the pretty
camera.
one. Fuck you. You
Yo,
ain't
fuck
pretty.
you, man. Just get the fucking behind. Don't
Don't
even
push
think
me,
about
man.
it, man.
Fuck
Don't
with
even
that,
think
man.
about it,
Why you
man.
wanna push me
Don't
and
even
shit?
think about it, man.
Scotty,
Get
man.
behind the camera. Man, don't even think about it. Bitch, get behind the fucking
Just get
camera.
on the show and
Fuck you,
start.
man. Don't tell me what to do, man. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do.
Scotty,
Shit.
get the list out.
Fuck you, man.
Here. You better fucking calm down. No. Don't
Man,
be
give me
grabbing
that
for my
bottle.
You gonna
Give
calm
me that
down?
bottle. I pay
You
for
gonna
that
calm
bottle.
down?
All right, give me that bottle. All right.
Take a swig now. Let me get this focused.
All right.
Okay, you got the list? You got the list?
Yeah, I got the list, man. Go ahead.
Here, let me see it.
We should get your grandmother here to run the
All right. Hey, we're back. It's my town. Today we have Sanctus.
We also got Chris Johnson from Big Money.
Drop Hammer, Video of the Month. And Perfect Culture.
And also we got God's favorite band. Check it out.
Hold on, Scotty.
Yo, get to the camera, G.
Man, don't tell me what to do anymore, Scotty.
Man, I'm pissed off about this whole day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long motherfucking day. Just get the camera right, all right?
All right. We also have the Minnesota Environmental Authority.
And also we have from Minnesota AIDS Project, Sue Herrig.
They're back again, and the doctor made a house call again for the My Town Boy. She's here.
Hopefully
Check
she'll
it out.
show up.
I hope she shows up. I hope she leaves us too. But that's about it.
Stick around.
See ya.
Peace. What the fuck?
What's going on, man?
What the
What
fuck?
happened
The
to the
lights and
lights?
shit, man? Turn the fucking lights on, man.
Hold on, I can't see. Hold on.
God damn.
Still feel this is my town. I'm saying this is my town. Ain't playing, this is my town. By choice, this is my town. Yeah, boy, my town. I'm saying my town. Ain't playing, my town. By choice, this is my town. Yeah, boy.
Hey! I'm Mike Johnson, damn it!
And I'm Scotty G, damn it!
You're fired. Get out of here.
And this is
4.
1.
Welcome to it. Hey, we got Jeff Julick's new band, Chasing Vegas, at the Fine Line this month. Check him out. He used to be in ICC. Also, some friends of mine recorded at Mirror Image Studio, Mr. Salty. Let's hear it for Mr. Salty. They have a new tape out, The Best of Mr. Salty, available at the Electric Fetus. You can also see them April 30th at the Fine Line. Us, Mind Blender. Whew. Smoking. Pick it up if you can. Johnny D's on the kit. We also got a new Mr. Bungle. I know it's been out for a little while, but you guys got to get hip to the Bungle because Mr. Bungle is kicking it. Also, there's unreal. Then they have new 247 Spies out. The Spies got a new drummer. They're still smoking. Check it out. It's rocking. What else we got going on here? Hey, how about Michael Bland's new band?
Yeah, Black Julius, man. Check him out. Juice can kick it, man.
Oh,
Juice
man.
can kick it.
That's some shit right
And we
there.
got Matt Purdell on guitar. Woo!
Yeah.
Smoking.
Also, we got Eric Clapton's coming to town. Everybody who's interested in that, he'll be here pretty soon. Also, Pantera has a new album, Vulgar Display of Power, on Atco. These guys are hardcore, man. These guys rock the house, I'm telling you. Also, we have a new release, Scotty's favorite California band, L7 / Records debut, Bricks Are Heavy. Check it out.
The girls can throw it down.
Yeah, really. Also, every Tuesday night at the Glam Slam, super hits of the 70s.
Well,
you can
can't
dance.
tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a ladies' man.
Hey, don't fucking hit my hair. You're always hitting my hair. Don't hit my hair.
Tony.
You know what
Why
I'm
you got
saying?
to go out dancing every night,
Anyways.
Tony? Why?
Anyways, you can dance to Kiss, Kiss, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Bee Gees, ABBA. That's one of my
I'd probably
favorite
play
bands.
Kiss, though, I bet, if you ask him.
Probably. And Queen, if you can believe that or not. That was in the ad. I don't know, but that's every Glam Slam Tuesday night. Glam Slam it.
On the Super Tuesday Funk is 70 Tuesdays. Go down and check it out. Put on your platform shoes and your leisure suits and slick your hair back and go down there. Yeah. And bring a condom with you too, G.
See ya.
And I wouldn't want to be ya.
I was watching a TV show one night, and I got the inspiration from that.
What show was it?
Well, it was called Batman.
Yo, check it out, Minneapolis. One of these days, these boys are gonna be opening for Metallica or somebody real soon, so check them out.
Be opening for them.
Word, these boys are bad, man, and we got them on our show, and you're gonna be able to see them here tonight. And we got a studio audience. They even brought their own studio audience. Check
Their
it
own
out.
entourage, the Sanctus entourage. Let's have a big round of applause over there. Anyways, these guys are Sanctus.
Each year, over 5 billion pounds of toxic chemicals are released into the air in the United States. These emissions cause over 2,000 cancer deaths a year.
No news is good news.
Our nation is littered with over 300,000 hazardous waste sites, which leak poisons into the water supplies of 120 million Americans.
Ignorance is bliss.
3 out of 5 Americans live in an area where the air is contaminated beyond federal health standards. Chances are, the air, the water, or the land where you live is endangering the health of you and your family. In 1986, a law was passed that gives you the right to know if the area in which you live is contaminated by toxic chemicals. Wouldn't you like to know?
You won't swim in your own water supply. There's got to be a problem, you know.
Yeah, made me think.
I fell in the Mississippi once when I was down at a river party, and I ran right home and took a shower because I didn't want
it's
to
unfortunate that you can't eat the fish or swim in the
Yeah.
Mississippi River without causing major problems for your
it's a
health.
law. You can't even throw a scavenger fish back in the Mississippi. If you pull out a carp, it's
do not put that fish back in the river.
they want you to kill them. They
That's
really
the
do.
truth. Yeah. In fact, when you're fishing, if you
pull out
you
a
have to
fish and
bury
kill it.
You have to bury it a certain amount of distance from the shoreline.
But what
That's
about the
law,
city
but-
lakes? You know, because I myself, there are a lot of like the city lakes, the lakes in the city, like Lake Calhoun in particular.
Lake Nokomis.
Yeah, them are some nasty.
Unfortunately, all those lakes within the city are probably dangerous to swim in. You have to drive at least an hour away from the Twin Cities to find a clean place to swim, and that's unfortunate. And water quality is probably our most specific or specified purpose at Minnesota Environmental Authority. It's what, at least at this point in time, we're centering some of our organization's activities on. But the Mississippi River is probably our primary focus, and in part that's because there's money and attention being spent on it. It's a national issue. It's a river that goes through the whole country.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have the Mississippi River Revival. It's an organization that's been around for I don't know how many years. They've been working on river cleanups. Every year they hold an event where people take boats down the river and tag and pick up garbage along the shores. They flag old engine blocks and refrigerators and washers that people have thrown into the river, and they've been cleaning up for a long time. They're also starting themselves to note sources of toxic pollution, though their resources haven't been, as far as I know, focused that well on those toxic forms of pollution. It's really scary when we live in a country where you can put poisonous carcinogenic chemicals into a human water supply, and that's something that we at the Minnesota Environmental Authority want to focus a lot of attention on. We want as many people to be aware of what's going on with our water supply as possible, so that positive action can be taken to correct the problems that are occurring. I'd like to see that river in a situation where we can swim and eat fish out of it again if it's our water supply.
Is that possible?
It's a
Could it
very
be saved?
It's a very idealistic goal in most people's minds in terms of the way things work now. That river, since basically white people have been on this continent, has been looked at as a free source of ridding ourselves of pollution, but there's no such thing as ridding yourself of pollution. We live on a biosphere. It's called the planet Earth, and everything we do to this planet affects us. It might not be real direct. Back in the 1800s, you might be able to put raw sewage in a river and not see it again and not be affected by it, but we're coming to a point where we see that what we do affects the other people around us, not only other people, but other living things, and we're all part of a big ecosystem, and we have to start taking care of it. We have to, just for our own survival, if not for the survival of other living things.
So basically, you guys, you're pretty committed to the Mississippi River issue, but basically your organization is like all
We're a
environmental
broad
issues.
organization.
What we want to do,
one of the things that our organization does is, for example, at the Loring Parks event on the 18th of April, we're inviting every environmental group in the Twin Cities to participate, distribute literature. It isn't our intention to compete with other environmental groups. It's to expand that foundation of grassroots environmentalism that is our intention, rather than try to divide people and take over other people's territory. That's why everyone's invited to attend.
And there'll be lots of hippie
There'll be a lot of literature there, a lot of information there, and possibly a lot of
hippie girls.
Hippie girls.
That's why I'm going. Hippie girls.
Go for whatever reason you need to, but please learn. Pick up at least one clue about the environmental movement, and we can all.
But it's about empowerment. It's about empowerment of basic, ordinary people and the local groups. And it's our intention to just expand upon what's there instead of like trying to get off on some tangent, an isolated issue that some people might not be able to relate to or comprehend. Our overriding issue, at least especially with the Earth Day event, is to increase environmental awareness.
Anyways, we're going to wrap it up. We'd like to thank the Minnesota Environmental Authority, Jim and Dan, for coming down.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, come and join us at the Loring Park Festival.
Yeah, I was just going to say, give you guys another dap on that. And where can people get a hold of you if they want some more information?
At 645-0567 or 698-5182. You can talk to Jim or I. We'll provide you with any information you want. It's a free concert, Loring Park, Saturday, April 18th, 11 to 5 p.m. Come and join us.
And by the magic of TV, that will all be sitting right here in front of us on the screen. And I guess that's it, Steve. We're going to wrap it up. See you guys later. Peace.
Bowie. There's a million reasons, but hey, let me give you three. The music. I think David Bowie will be remembered as one of the great composers of the 20th century. I think that if there is a year 3000, they will speak of David Bowie as we speak of Beethoven and Mozart, Wagner. There's always a melody. It doesn't matter if it's a beautiful ballad like Memory of a Free Festival or Can't Help Thinking About Me, or if it's a hard, hostile Panic in Detroit or Cracked Actor. It doesn't matter if it's a rock anthem, you know, Suffragette City or Rebel, Rebel. There's a melody, there's a hook. And there's always a very complex arrangement. I mean, the piano work on Aladdin Sane, the drum work again on Panic in Detroit, the layers of sound. I listened to Rock and Roll Suicide for 15 years. It actually is. And one day it hit me, the wonderful chorus. It's right out of Handel's Messiah, you know, an Easter oratorio, and it's, you know, give me your hands because you're wonderful, and it's the Messiah. The Bowie and Eno work, always ahead, always musically complex, musically compelling. The lyrics. Bowie's a poet, and always has something, I think, very memorable to say about life, love, hate, hope, despair, alienation, the end of the world, a poet, a prophet, Young Americans Alone. It's an epic, you know, pulled in just behind the fridge. Oh, Space Oddity, Ground Control to Major Tom. Simple lines even that stick in your head. He looked a lot like Che Guevara, drove a diesel van. And yes, I mean, always one of my favorites. His name was always Buddy. Yeah, and Bowie, the looks. Of course, I love the looks. I love the looks of the product. And collectors will know that David Bowie is one of the most collectible because there's such an incredible variety of records and tapes and CDs and everything that Bowie has released. The covers, the cartoon cover, the drag cover, the 45s, the picture sleeves. I love this. This is a RCA special edition. And yes, we have the essence of Bowie, the many Daves. And Rykodesk. I think Rykodesk has done a wonderful job of repackaging, remastering, and re-releasing Bowie classics. This is one of my favorite. Of course, again, the limited edition, the Tech Unit. Yeah, the collectible Bowie. The characters. I don't think anyone who has paid attention to rock and roll can really deny that David Bowie is one of the greatest performers. The presence, the personas, the endless looks of David Bowie. The Lauren Bacall, Hunky Dory.
Marty Robbins tune in case somebody didn't know. I'll do a country melody. I moved down to Minneapolis down here now 3 years ago. I finished 3 years of seminary down here at United Theological Seminary out here in northeast Minneapolis. And I've been doing some gospel music around here and there, but mainly I've been kind of in retirement from singing. And actually this is the only second time I've sang this year. I sang at a house party here in the middle of May, right after school was out. And I feel pretty honored to ask to come down here and to be part of the show here. I'm going to do one gospel tune here, my closing number. My time's coming by.
it out there, folks. Let's clap your hands for this last little verse here. I'll do it one more time, okay? Join me a little bit. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Oh, shine, shine, shine. Oh, shine, shine, shine. This little light of ours, we're gonna let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Thank you very much.
Hello. Everybody. Do some original music for you this evening. And some that's maybe not so original. I have some tapes for sale. I just opened up my case right here and it closed itself. So.
I love you, baby. Let me drive your automobile. I love you, baby. Let me drive your automobile. You got a nice little car. Too many drivers at the wheel. You got one driver for daytime and one driver for night. You only need one driver, babe. I'll treat your little car right. I love you, baby. Let me drive your automobile. You got a nice little car. Too many drivers at the wheel. Diamond watch, he said it was from Uncle Joe. I looked at the inscription, it said, love from Daddy-O, and I love you, baby. Let me drive your automobile. You got a nice little car, too many drivers at the wheel. Too many drivers at the wheel. Wait a minute, baby, you can't do this to me. You said you had one driver, but I know you got two or three, and I love you, baby. Let me drive your automobile. You got a nice little car. Yes, I do, I love you, baby. Let me drive your automobile. You got a nice little car, mama. Too many drivers at the wheel.
Here's a song I wrote a few years ago. Put it on tape, didn't write it down. I put it on tape and sent it to a friend of mine down in Alabama. And forgot the words to it and remembered the tune and forgot I sent it to him, so I wrote some more words. Watching and wondering the way things have been, pondering the mysteries of life. He fell in love and he married one day, dreamed of the children he soon would raise. As fate would have it and the way things can go, she found another and left him alone. Sunrise, when people are cheating and telling lies. Oh, hey, what happens to the sunrise? From border to border and from door to door, in search of the love that many people find, seeking a comfort for his troubled mind. He obtained the power through the gift of the song. He used it to guide him, to help them along. Sang for the people all across the land, the stories that go with a traveling man. Walk with me down by the riverside, oh, Pasadena, where the water caresses the sands on the shore, and the whole world feels like your home. Telling lies. Oh, hey, what happens to the sunrise? Thank you. 120 years since blood stained the land. A treaty passed down, you hold in your hand. Poison and politics have taken their toll. The elders are dying and the children grow old. What can you do when the claim checks come in? And all of the people are in line once again. They kill off the legends and corrupt good minds. The strong ways of old days are now hard to find. People
eagle horse, you're not alone. The spirits of the old ones will carry you on. There's a woman beside you and the children at play, and the sun shines upon you to help bring a new day. The water in the rivers no longer runs pure. A new kind of sickness for which there's no cure. You've been before Congress to present your plea, the same as your fathers before today. Iroquois, Navajo, Lakota Sioux, Eagle Claw, Indian Law, Buffalo too. The old ones, they call you to help pave the way. Eagle horse, look around, stand up and pray. Eagle horse, you're not alone. Spirits of the old ones will carry you on. There's a woman beside you and the children at play, and the sun shines upon you to help bring a new day. 120 years since blood stained the land. Eagle horse, is that a child you hold in your hand? Oh, beautiful girl. She understands everything that I am. She turned my world around. Everyone else let me down. She shares her love so unselfishly. No one I know has ever done so much for me. And I know that this is the way love should be. You know she understands everything that I am. She turned my world around. Everyone else let me down. When you fall in love, you've got to be strong. There are so many things in love that can go wrong. Like a tree unbending before 100-mile-an-hour wind. Like a rubber ball shine and shine for a time. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. Oh, you know she understands everything that I am. She turned my world around. Everyone else let me down.
I guess I got time for one more song. So, song I just wrote, I haven't recorded, and I have to ask you, like, I went to a rendezvous lately. All those guys dress up like mountain men and stuff. Performed there. I did this song first time publicly there. Before I did it, I asked them, please don't throw anything at me. I asked you the same thing. Hope I can remember all the words.
I saw you walking so smug down the street, dressed in black leather from your head to your feet. There's lots of pretty, pretty girls in this town, but all the boys are watching you move around. They all want you so bad. I just can't blame them, you're the best that I had. Best that I've had. You're very well known for the things that you do, and all the men done fell in love with you. You got style, mama, you got grace, good-looking body and a great-looking face. They all want you so bad. I just can't blame them, you're the best that I had. The best that I've had. They want you, mama, cause you know where it's at. And I ain't talking about that calico cat. You're looking good, mama, you're looking bad. I just can't blame them, you're the best that I had. That I've had. That I've had, mama. The best that I had. Good-looking woman from the poor side of town. You make them mojos lay their money down. Your ma and papa, they be giving you heck. They say that you have made your life a wreck. They all want you so bad. I just can't blame them, you're the best that I had. The best that I had. Keep on a truckin', baby, setting your style. You lead all others by a country mile. And when those city lights come on downtown, I know you'll be there shaking things around. They all want you so bad. I just can't blame them, you're the best that I've had. The best that I've had. They want you, mama, cause you know where it's at. And I ain't talking about that calico cat. You're looking good, mama, you're looking bad. I just can't blame them, you're the best that I had. That I've had. That I've had, mama. The best that I had. Thank you. Told you. What did I say? Mitch has got tapes for sale for those of you who might want to hear it. Oh, sorry about that, Mitch. For those of you who might want to hear Mitch in the privacy of your own home or your car,
Mitch has got tapes over there for sale. A cheap $8 a tape. And it keeps me going as I'm cruising down the road. Might do the same for you. Anyway, I also wanted to share that Friday, July 17th at 7:30 p.m. there's going to be a benefit for Sergeant Clayton Lone Tree, who sadly enough is the latest victim of the cavalry, Reagan's cavalry. Anyway, I have a surprise for you. Those of you who read the advertising for tonight, you guys doing okay out there? Yeah. All right. We're almost through and we beat the rain. Anyway, it's all that 4th of July dancing for those of you who believe in those stereotypes. We're getting a lot of rain lately. Anyway, I have a surprise for you. A number of years ago, the next gentleman and I used to share a platform together, singing and playing. That platform was the back of a 4x truck out at Flandreau Indian School. We had the only 2 jobs on campus, and that was hauling garbage. Made a lot of money. I should have stuck with it, but I went into teaching, darn it. But anyway, I was surprised to find out that he was going to be here. And even further surprised, he said that he would come and join us. And I really, I have so many things to say that if I said them all, I'd be here for the next 15 days. But I've always been proud to refer to this man as family. My brother, my cousin, and a man who carries our message universally. Would you welcome, please, Floyd Westerman. Floyd?
On June 25th, this is the Cheyenne, Arapaho, and Lakota's celebration. For the lies that were spoken, for the blood we have spilled, for the treaties that were broken, for the lead. But it's nice to see the Indian Center bring an event like this outdoors. I've sang many times inside that gym and nobody ever heard me. And now I'm outside here and I can't even see my audience, and I don't even know if there's an audience out there. These lights are so bright. I did that one time. I was singing one time in a bar when I first started singing, and I couldn't see anybody out there, so I just kept singing. And then I got back away from the lights, and I looked, and the janitor was putting the chairs on. So you learn somewhere to figure out how to. You're trying to bring me to my knees. You're trying to make me harder, please. But I know you never can, and I know you never will. And I know you never can, and I know you never will. my face to learn the lies that you embrace. Sang the song you made me sing, you placed the hate inside my string. I see the power that you use, for I'm the object you abuse. You're trying to bring me to my knees. You're trying to make me holler, please. But I know you never can, and I know you never will. And I know you never can, and I know you never will. Stand before your great machine, watch you grind down all my dreams. Turn your blind eyes to my pain and deaf ears to my claim. See the power that you use, for I'm the object you abuse. You're trying to bring me to my knees. You're trying to make me holler, please. But I know you never can. And I know you never will. And I know you never can. And I know you never will. Need to borrow a guitar here? Well, my Lahashi is getting my guitar. There's another one there, right there. Sherry's there. As I can see, on the 17th, I hope to be back here again on July 17th. As Chuck said, we're going to do a concert for Sergeant Lone Tree. I hope many people begin to see what is going on and that they show support in the community for this man. I'm going to do some of the songs that I rarely ever do when I'm doing a concert. Many people hear these songs a lot from the first album, and I usually just sing certain ones. But I want to do this one because, you know, the government is now going to control bingo. It seems like the experts all went to the reservation again and figured out some things to say about it, and they all testified, and now the government's taken over. It always reminds me of the song. Said the task force down from Washington, check out their complaints. The Indians are unhappy and they're putting all the pain. They say their treatment is not fair and they blame the BIA. But you know you can't believe a single word the Redskins say. But you know you can't believe a single word the Redskins say. It's the very same old problem that we had 2 years ago. Say they want more programs and the funds are getting low. We'll go down and ask some questions and just stand around a while, then we'll make out our report, then we can later file. Then we'll make out our report, then we can later file. But it's got to be kept secret, no one should know that we're there. And all you have to do is tell them just what they want to hear. They send the task force down from Washington, check out their complaints. The Indians are unhappy, but is there a time when they ain't? The Indians are unhappy, but is there a time when there ain't? More and more I see all our people going back home. Relocation didn't work. Neither is a good job in the city working. I guess that's because all the old ways of thinking are more back home. My soul is in the mountain, my heart is in the land, but I'm lost here in this city. There's so much I don't understand, and this quiet desperation coming over me, coming over me. I gotta leave, I can't stay. There's an emptiness inside of me, and I can't bear the loneliness I hear. There's another place I gotta be, another place I gotta be. I gotta leave, I can't stay another day. There's an emptiness inside of me. I can't bear the loneliness I have. There's another place I gotta be, another place I gotta be. I long for you, Dakota, smell the sweet grass on the plain. I see too much meanness and I feel too much pain, and this quiet desperation coming over me, coming over me. I gotta leave, I can't stay another day. There's an emptiness inside of me. I can't bear the loneliness I have. There's another place I gotta be, another place I gotta be.